Hi everybody, this is Gerryl, Krilic, Frisco Fit City Ambassador, welcoming you to this edition of the Get Moving Minute. Today I want to talk about herbs and spices and how you can use them to not only boost the flavor of the foods that you're cooking, you can also use them to boost the antioxidant power of the foods that you're cooking and eating. I think many of us have heard me mention, eat the rainbow, which basically means, from a health perspective, from an eating for wellness perspective, from a food as medicine perspective, we want to encourage everybody out there to eat as many fruits and vegetables and wide variety of fruits and vegetables and different foods and biodiversity as much as you can, and include all of the colors of the rainbow, because all the foods with the deep, rich colors, very pigmented colors, like all our fruits and vegetables, they are packed with antioxidants. And we know that antioxidants and all the phytochemicals in the plants actually help our bodies improve our cellular health, improve our immune function, improve every single biochemical process that goes on in our body, and it's very much health promoting, right? We want to use these foods to promote health and to fight disease and to promote longevity. So we need to start thinking about all these colors of the rainbow as if, these really are, all the magical pills that we've been seeking, we've been seeking health in a pill. It's really not the pills that we need. It's all the bright, wonderful colors of the various fruits and vegetables and foods that we eat. These are the phytochemicals that our bodies need, okay, for optimal health, longevity, to fight disease, to improve our immune function, to improve our metabolism, everything, okay? So here we go. Let's go to herbs and spices super quick. And I am going to tie this into diabetes prevention, so please stay tuned, because I got a tip on a herb and spice I want to share with you, a specific one that I want to share with you. But here's the deal, quick history on the industrialization of our food. We moved away from a farm to table situation, and we started industrializing our food, and we started eating more packaged foods, more processed foods, more restaurant foods, and we were no longer cooking at home, so we were no longer flavoring our food and cooking with fresh herbs and spices. And when we needed to put all this processed food on the shelves, we needed to make it as cheap as possible. And herbs and spices were very expensive. So then we got this whole industry of man-made flavors, man-made color enhancers, right? Because when we started canning things, it didn't look as pretty as the fresh fruit or the fresh food. So we moved away from using herbs and spices in our cooking. And you know what? We lost a lot of the nutritional benefit. We got to think about these herbs and spices just like the colors of the rainbow, except for that they're very, very concentrated versions of the phytochemicals and antioxidant nutrients that we get in the fruits and vegetables. So I think for you ladies, you could think of it as like a booster, almost like a serum that you use on your skin to maximize the strength of the skin cream that you're using. And for guys, you could think of it like your turbo booster for your gas engine, okay? So when we add these herbs and spices to our meals, not only are we adding amazing flavor, which is going to help us enjoy the healthier meals that we're trying to prepare, but we're also maximizing and turbo boosting the nutrient value of the foods that we're eating. So please, you do not be afraid to cook with herbs and spices. Add them in your dishes as often and as many ways as you can. They all are wonderful, amazing, and they all have different benefits. And I think one of the best things that you can do when you're trying to choose an herb and spice, when you go through the store and you're looking, pick them up, smell them. If it appeals to you, then you're probably going to like it. If you don't, leave it behind, right? That really is the best way to determine if it's going to be something that you're going to enjoy. Smell it. Take it in. If it's something that appeals to you, like I said, your wisdom of your body, it's probably something you're going to enjoy. If you're like, ugh, that doesn't smell so good to me, well, then it's probably not something you're going to enjoy eating. Here's the plant that I wanted to share with you guys today, the health benefits specifically of cilantro and coriander. And coriander is actually the spice that is the seeds of the cilantro plant. And cilantro leaves is actually an herb that we can use to cook with. It's used worldwide in many different cultures across the globe. It's got a wide variety of nutrient benefits because it's got many, many health boosting compounds, the phytochemicals and antioxidants that I mentioned, that all of the different fruits and vegetables have and different herbs and spices have. We believe, we got some new science that cilantro may actually help as a natural treatment for high blood sugar as well as high cholesterol. Okay, so this kind of goes along with this idea of, food as medicine. And so if you are struggling with pre-diabetes and or diabetic and have high blood sugar, this is a spice and an herb that you might want to consider cooking with. Coriander seeds and cilantro have both been shown to have some effect on blood sugar. We think that they may be able to moderately reduce blood sugar. And this has also been found to be true not only in individuals who have diabetes and pre-diabetic, but all individuals. So we know that some foods can actually protect diabetic patients against blood sugar spikes by slowing the amount of sugar released into the blood over time. Cinnamon is another one that has been noted, okay? But here's the deal. Cilantro works a little bit differently. It doesn't affect the speed of digestion, okay? The cilantro plant is actually thought to increase our body's production of the enzymes that are used to actually pull blood sugar out of the blood and into the cells. And there have been some animal studies to support this. We've had, and they've been replicated and duplicated. Animals have had a dietary supplement of coriander seeds, and it was shown that it significantly lowered their blood sugar. We've had other animal studies that indicated animals with actual diabetes, the leaves of the cilantro plant had nearly the same efficacy at blood sugar reduction as prescription diabetes medication, okay? I'm not advocating that anybody go out there and stop taking their diabetes medication. I want to be very clear. If you are diabetic and you are being treated by your physician, continue to take your medication as directed by your physician. But if you make dietary changes and you start to notice a difference, these are things that you should immediately share and report with your physician. If you're going to make a dietary change, make sure your physician is aware of it. So I just think this is really some promising information, and just kind of and speaks to the power of herbs and spices and how we can benefit from adding. This is just one tiny little example of how we can benefit for adding them to our diet. That's it for me today. Just wanted to share that with you. I thought it was really exciting. As you know, I'm very much involved in the diabetes prevention program here in Frisco, Texas. If you're looking for a resource, you can visit my website at friscofitcity.com. There's links to our local YMCA. We can get you signed up for a group. If you're not sure you're ready to commit to a year program, I've got all kinds of free resources and information listed there on my website. Please check it out. friscofitcity.com, diabetes prevention, and you can learn more about the resources that are available to you, or you can follow the podcast here as well. Thanks, everybody. Just a reminder, get up, get out, get moving, and make it a great day.